Am I the a-hole for canceling the family trip that I planned because my mother called my sister's daughter their very first grandchild? My mom said since my niece is her first grandchild, that they're going to have to spoil her. The thing is, all of my kids heard her say that. My kids were sitting in the living room with all of us, and my youngest daughter was so hurt when she heard her say that. My son and my 11-year-old didn't fully understand what she had said, but it was coming along when they were looking at their sister. Sarah had spoke up and said, "Oh, you meant first grandbaby, not first grandchild, correct?" My dad had shook his head and replied and said, "No, that's our first grandchild right there." After he said that, I didn't want my kids to keep sitting there and listening to that garbage. So I gave my son the keys and told him to wait in his car with all of his sisters. When they were gone, I had asked my parents why the hell they would say that my kids wasn't their grandchildren as well. And my mom said that they could not be their grandchildren because they were not really my children. I stood there shocked because I never thought they felt that way. When I was a kid, I was riding my bike and I ended up tripping and snipping everything from the bottom, which led my whole package to not be fully performative. I'm shooting blanks. There's no way I can have actual kids myself, but that never stopped me from having a beautiful family. When I had met my wife, she was already pregnant with our first child, and I just picked them up as my child as well. And then we adopted 2 more beautiful children. Because ever since I was younger, I always wanted to have a big nuclear family. I always wanted to have a lot of people that we love, take care of each other, and work with each other. So hearing that my parents don't look at none of these kids like they're my kids means that they're not their grandkids. That means there's no reason for us to have a family reunion or a family trip. I let them know right then and there, everything that I had set up is canceled. We can have a fake family trip with our fake family and y'all go somewhere with your real family and do something else. They started yelling, saying how unfair it was, how things were already paid for, and I closed the door. I took away all of the parents' tickets, but the only tickets that they have are their children's, the ones that they had to buy because I wanted all my family to be supported and come with me. So I bought my parents' tickets, I brought my sister and my brother's tickets, but no, all I wanted them to do was pay for their kids, but they don't even look at my kids as their kids. So am I the a-hole for canceling everything?